Hi children, today let's start our new chapter, chapter 3, data handling. After this module, you can understand collection, recording and presentation of data. Our chapter is data handling. You have already learned to collect data, tabulate and put it in the form of pictographs and bar graphs. We already studied pictograph and bar graph from our 6th class. Okay. In this class, first we identify arithmetic mean or average. Average is familiar with you, but arithmetic mean is a new word for you. Average means arithmetic mean. Another name is arithmetic mean, or simply we write it as mean. Arithmetic mean, average or mean. Let's see what is average or arithmetic mean. One example is Isha spends on an average of about 5 hours daily for her studies. This is the use of an average in our daily life. Another example is the average age of students in my class is 12 years. This also we use in our daily life. The word average is very familiar to you. Here, one question. After discussing this question, we will learn how to find the mean or average of any observations. Listen the first question. A batsman scored the following number of runs in 6 innings: 36, 35, 50, 46, 60 and 55. Calculate the mean runs scored by him in an inning. Okay, 6 innings are there. Then the runs are given 36, 35, 50, 46, 60 and 55. We have to find the mean runs or average runs. How will we find the average runs? Listen, to find mean or average, we divide the sum by number of observations. First we find the sum of the observations. The given data is the observation. Here the observations are 6 innings. Innings runs. The runs in 6 innings are the observations. So first we find the sum of the given observations. So total runs equal to 36 plus 35 plus 50 plus 46 plus 60 plus 55. Okay. Next we find the sum. We add the 6 numbers. We will get 282. So number of innings we know 6. Total 6 innings are there. That is number of observations are 6. So mean equal to, we find the sum and number of innings we know. So we divide the sum by number of innings. 282 by 6. When we divide this, we will get 47. So this is the method of finding arithmetic mean or average. First we find the sum of the all observations, then divide the sum by number of observations. Therefore, mean runs equal to 47. So one equation is there. Arithmetic mean equal to sum of the observations by number of observations. This is the equations we used for finding arithmetic mean or average. First find the sum, then divide the sum by number of observations. Okay. Second question. Find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. We know numbers and whole numbers. in whole numbers we include 0 also. So first 5 whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the first 5 whole numbers. First 5 natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 5 whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 5 numbers, first 5 numbers. Then we find mean by using the equations, sum of the observations by number of observations. Okay, we find the sum of the observations very easy. 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Then divided by total how many observations here? Listen the screen very carefully. 5 is the number of observations. We divide the sum by this 5. Yes. So find the sum first. 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10 by 5. We know 10 by 5 is 2 is the answer. So mean of first 5 whole numbers equal to 2. Then third question. The number of students attended in Maths online class through Google Meet is given below. Find the average students attended in Maths class. This is a list of students attended in. How many Maths classes are here noticed? Total 5 dates are here. July 3, July 6, July 10, July 13 and July 17. In July 3, 91, in July 6, 88 and so on. We find the mean of or average students attended in Maths class. By using this equation, we find the average students. So average or mean equal to sum of the observations by number of observations. We find the sum of the observation 91 plus 88 plus 92 plus 91 plus 93 by total how many observations? Total how many dates are here? Listen the screen. 1. July 3 is first one. July 6 is second. Then July 10 third. July 13 4. And July 17 fifth observation. Total how many observations? 5 observation. Then find the sum. We will get 455 by 5. Then answer is 91. So average students attended in Maths class equal to, in Maths class in these 5 days equal to 91 students. Then fourth question. The enrollment in a school during 6 consecutive years. 6 consecutive years means 6 nearest years. Continuous years. 6 consecutive years was as follows. 1555, 1670, 1750, 2013, 2540, 2820. Find the mean enrollment of the school for this period. We find the mean by using this equation, sum of the observations by number of observations. Sum of the observation, we find the whole numbers 5055 plus etc. Then 2820 divided by total how many years here? Total how many observations here? We can see 6 consecutive years. So we divide this sum by 6. Yes, we divide sum by 6. Then we will get the sum. How many? We add these 6 numbers. We will get 12,348 divided by 6. By using our normal division method, listen, 12,348 divided by 6. First we consider 12. In 12 how many 6? 2. 2 into 6 is 12. 12 minus 12, 0. Then any 6 in 0? No. Then next number is 3. In 3 any 6? No. Then 2 times no there. So we will put 0 in the quotient 0. Then write next number. After writing 0, you write the next number 4, 34. In 34, how many 6? 5. 5 into 6 is 30. 34 minus 30. Answer is 4. In 4, no 6. Next number 8. In 48, how many 6? Yes, 8. 8 into 6 is 48. 48 minus 48, 0. So, answer is 2058. So, mean enrollment equal to 2058. That's about arithmetic mean or average. Next term is range. Range is a very familiar word to you, but this is not your mobile network range. This is our range in our maths class. The difference between the highest and the lowest observation is called range. First we find the highest observation from the given data. Then find the smallest observation. After that, we find the difference. That means we subtract the smaller observation from the bigger one. Very simple. Range equal to highest observation minus lowest observation. Start with a question. The marks obtained by a group of students in a science test are 85, 76, 90, 85, 39, 48, 56, 95, 81 and 75. Total how many marks here? 10 marks. 10 students marks. After this question, very easy method is first we arrange these numbers in ascending order. Ascending order means starting from smaller and ending at bigger number. So we arrange this. We have a question highest and lowest mark. That means we find the highest mark and lowest mark. So we start with 39, then 48. You can see the screen how we will arrange it. Then 56. Okay, after that you can see which is the next number. 75, 76, 81, 85, then again 85. Two 85s are there. After that 90 and 95. This is the ascending order of these observations. From this we can find easily the smallest observation and the biggest one. Highest and lowest marks. Highest observation and lowest observation. We find highest marks equal to 95. Smallest mark, that is lowest mark, equal to 39. So question A is over. Then question B, range of the mark. For finding range, we use the equation range equal to highest observation minus lowest observation. We know highest is 95, lowest is 39. Then we subtract this, we will get 56. So range of the mark equal to 56. One more question is there. C question, mean marks obtained by the group. For finding mean, we use the equation sum of the observations by number of observation. We find the sum of the given observations. We find the sum of these numbers, then divided by number of observations. How many observations are there? How many numbers are there? Total 10 numbers. Then the sum is 730 by 10. Then divide these two numbers very easily. We can find the answer. 730 by 10. The last digit is 0 in both the numbers. So we cancel zeros. 730, 0 cancelled. In 10, 0 cancelled. Then balance is, here you can see 73 by 1. 73 by 10. We know 73 by 10 we can write it as 73. So mean marks obtained by the group equal to 73. Okay, so we studied arithmetic mean and range. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.